It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for being here this morning. Happy Friday. We made it. We did. We made it to Friday. And it was iffy with all the news coverage of the storms. I was like glued to the TV, as we have been, I guess, for like 2 weeks now. But yeah, thank you, Diana. You made it to Friday too.
It's been such a week. My dog got hit by a car, Sunday, and it's gone all downhill from there.
It's like the no good, very bad day, right? What is that book?
It's okay.
Yes.
We're just $1,000 poorer.
Yeah. Praise the Lord that he's alive, though. Seriously.
Really anyways, wild. Let's get to some news, Sarah.
Okay, let's get to some news. Yes. 100 Missouri National Guard members are en route to Florida to help with response after Hurricane Helene and Milton. They both left a path of destruction and flooding across the state. So the Missouri State Highway Patrol is also sending in troopers to help. They are sending 21 men and women. They are all going to be prepared to assist between 5 and 20 days as needed in Florida. The cost of the deployment for the Missouri National Guard, the troopers and everybody, it's going to be about $1.6 million for Missouri, but that is primarily covered by the governor's office discretionary emergency response fund.
Well, that's good.
It's good that there is such a thing because we could be the ones in need. Do you remember during the ice storm?
Oh, for sure.
All of the linemen. Yes. So
yeah.
Yes, we are paying it forward.
For sure. Well, if you have a high schooler, listen up to this. Ozarks Tech Campus, formerly Ozarks Technical Community College, right? But the Ozarks Tech Campus in Springfield, OTC, is hosting sophomores from the all area high schools to teach them about taking classes through Ozarks Tech during their last 2 years of high school. So I think many people have like the A+ program, but this sounds like it's really helping students get along a little better. The event is called Explore OTC and is on October 17th. So coming up in about 2 weeks now, a week. Wow. Time flies.
Yeah,
but now this is an invitation only event. So for those who might be a good fit, it's also designed to help students find out what they might be interested in pursuing in the future in their careers. So there's a lot of options. They keep expanding at OTC, more and more things that are fascinating.
OTC is going to die hard because I wanted to call it OTC too, but it's Ozarks Tech.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I do the same thing. It took me like a good decade to call Mercy. It was still St. John's.
Right. I still know a person that calls it St. John's.
That's funny. Is his name Ethan?
No, it's one of my other clients.
It's really funny. Okay, if you are on Social Security, you can expect a raise. A 2.5% increase is coming to your paycheck starting in January. Get excited about that. That is an increase of about $50 per month on your check. At this point, anything will help though, right? Recipients did get a substantial bump in 2023. So this is added on top of that. Of course, the Social Security Administration recognizes that they need to try to help offset the rising cost of living.
Well, good or bad, Amazon is gaining major traction in the prescription drug market. The company is offering same-day prescriptions to your doorstep by the end of 2025. At this point, 45% of Amazon's customers across the U.S. can take part, but that will grow, and 20 new pharmacies that will be embedded in the Amazon same-day delivery sites. These are automated pharmacy fulfillment sites. So kind of interesting.
I know.
I
feel bad, honestly, for all the other, I mean, Amazon is great. Like, people are going to eat this up, getting prescriptions same day on your doorstep. Hello. But nobody can compete with that.
No, but my concern would be like fraud with that. People trying to steal stuff that's on your porch and porch pirates. And I mean, I would want to know more on how the pharmacies already do business in mailing prescriptions, because there's a lot that do that already. So how is that any different? I don't know. It could be a recipe for disaster. It could be a really good thing, good or bad.
We'll see. Yeah. Because they're going to start out in like half of the markets and then expand it, as, they have like pilot markets or whatever you call it. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, it is Friday, so 'tis the weekend, and there's lots of stuff going on in and around Springfield. Perhaps one of the most popular festivals is the Apple Butter Making Days in Mount Vernon. Have you been? It's pretty great.
I have not. I thought I didn't like apple butter, and then I tried apple butter, and I don't know why I hated apple butter so long.
And you stood corrected. Yeah.
Stood corrected. I was like, this is delicious.
Yeah.
My life.
It is really good. And it's fun. That's a good one. So that's all weekend in Mount Vernon. Also, if you are all about pumpkin patches right now, because that's fun, especially if you have the little ones, maybe. Yes. The Aurora Maze is happening right now, as well as Campbell's Maze Days in Clever. Yeah. Both of those a good time.
Oh, so many fun fall festivals. I love it. I love Silver Dollar Cities, like pumpkin in the city. That is so much fun. I will say there are some additional events to stack up your weekend calendar if you want. There is Gigs in the Garden, and this is put on through the Springfield Greene County Park Board, but through, I believe, Friends of the Garden and Sister Cities. I think it's mostly a Sister Cities sponsorship, or partnership, but it is Sundays at 2 p.m. It's a free concert series. They do appreciate your donations, but how fun to hang out if it's going to be great weather. And then there's also the Design for Life Women's Conference. So you might be seeing some of the billboards around town, but that is a faith-based Christian conference for women. So they had, I think, their first session last night, and then they have it all day today, as well as tonight, and then Saturday, so tomorrow. And then they have it again next weekend. So I'll be there next weekend, and I'm excited to go.
It's always a good time, such an encouragement, and multi-denominational. So it's good just to see the body, the body all coming together. You can find tickets for that one at designforlife.org. So check it out. And then finally, speaking of tickets, we do have our our contest winner. All right. I have it right here on my phone. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The week 7 Branson Bowl winner is Jackie from Crane.
Jackie! Woo!
Jackie from Crane, Missouri. She won the tickets to the Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay team, and November 4th. That's the date. That's what I was looking for. So Tampa Bay versus the Chiefs on November 4th.
Oh, so fun. Go vote and then go to the Chiefs game.
The election's on November 5th. November 5th.
See, I'm messing up.
You know why you think that? Because a few years ago, it was like on the 4th, I think. And that number has been in my head too.
I know. It's messing with my head.
Messing with you. So she'll go to the Chiefs game on Monday Night Football, and then she'll have to get up early and go to the polls.
Right.
There you go. So Jackie, thank you for listening. You will get those Chiefs tickets. We will get a hold of you and get those to you, as well as some custom gear from the Branson official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yay.
There you go.
Wow.
So, hey, thanks for playing, Jackie, and everybody else. We'll do it again next week. So you'll have to tune in again to Around the Ozarks and enter into our next competition.
Awesome.
Tickets.
In the meantime, I hope everybody has a really great weekend. We made it. It was a rough week.
Thanks for joining me, Diana. I really appreciate it a lot. You are seriously the salt of the earth over there.
Well,
so
I didn't get up in time yesterday, so sorry about that. And
no,
I didn't have time for makeup this morning. So hi.
You're beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Often I don't have it on. So unless there's an occasion, I don't have it on.
You can pull it off too. You're amazing.
Shoot. So can you. Okay. We'll see you back here Monday, guys. Have a really great weekend.
Bye.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Rescue Towing, Command Family Medicine, and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We are waking up to temperatures that are a bit warmer this morning. Numbers are in the mid 50s compared with the 40s that we've had around the last couple of days this week. It's a warmer start and it's going to be kind of a hot afternoon across the Ozarks. Temperatures keep warming up. We're on that warming trend and today will be no exception. We've got numbers today that will be topping out in the upper 80s and I think we're pushing 90 in spots tomorrow. I mean, it is really going to feel more like summertime across the area. Temperatures will be toasty heading into the weekend. Today, I told you, I think we're in the upper 80s. I'm going 86 for the high temperature in Springfield. That should come along with plenty of sunshine. We won't see much in the way of cloud cover again today. And the nice news is that the wind is not too bad. Even today, I'm expecting the breeze to be out of the south, but only 5 to 10 miles an hour. It won't be anything too strong as we head through the weekend, which is nice, but we do get a big boost in temperatures by tomorrow. High pressure is still securely in control for us, and we are likely going to enter this period of another dry stretch of days. We don't have much in the way of rain at all. New drought monitor was released yesterday. It showed that expanding area of a severe drought now developing across the Ozarks, primarily for the western counties. So this forecast is going to do nothing to help the drought conditions. But the dry ground is actually going to come into play in our forecast because temperatures are getting a little bit warmer than they would if we had, normal ground moisture. Tomorrow, I think we could be flirting with the 90s in spots. I'm going about 89 for the high temperature forecast in Springfield, but there will surely be some spots around the Springfield metro area that do make it to 90. If you're planning your weekend, prepare for it to be very warm, warmer than we're used to. And I am expecting that we see the sunshine again on Saturday with a light breeze. Now, things start to change for us by the time we get to Sunday. A strong cold front is on the way. The air is so dry that we don't have any moisture, unfortunately, to come with this cold front. But what we will see is a big drop in temperatures as that front comes through. That happens Sunday into Monday. And in fact, next week, I even have the potential for frost back in the forecast. So kind of wild that we'll be going from frost on Saturday afternoon, 90s on Saturday afternoon to frost by the time we get to about Tuesday morning. Conditions are going to be chilly Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. Those looks to be the coolest in the forecast next week. So if you've got the mums on the porch, got the pumpkins out, something like that, we may need to take precaution to protect those. Growing season well underway. The flowers are still blooming here in the Ozarks with all the hot temperatures that we've had. So something to think about as we head into the early part of next week. If you want to keep some of that sensitive vegetation around, we'll want to protect it with that frost potential for next week. High temperatures are going to be toasty today and tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow, it's possible that some record highs could fall. We'll see where we land on that. I think we'll be just a degree or two shy in most communities, but the sunshine will remain. By Sunday, we've got that strong cold front. It will be much cooler in the forecast. Highs will quickly make it to the upper 70s and mid 80s, and then we'll start to see the crash happen. By Monday of next week, it is going to be way cooler across the Ozarks with highs potentially in the 60s on Monday afternoon. So a big change, wild swings here in our weather. Some good news across the country as we head into the weekend. Hurricane Milton now well out over the Atlantic over open water as a very strong post-tropical cyclone. What damage that caused, and there's still going to be the effects of that happening in Florida over the weekend. The cleanup already began. And we're going to wish those folks well as they head into the weekend. It's going to be a long road to recovery down for the Southeast. The Midwest is going through a little bit of a heat wave over the weekend, so you may hear that in the national news headlines. Another thing I've been mentioning for us here in the Ozarks, and it's true for a good portion of the Midwest and also areas of the western portion of the country, fire season and fire conditions now look very high for much of the country as we head into the weekend. So let's hope no wildfires over the weekend that can get out of control. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. Kind of an animal theme for you this week. Which animal has the highest blood pressure? And the options that I gave you were A, an elephant, B, a giraffe, C, a turtle, or D, a bear. Well, I don't know if you knew this or not, but you might think like the bigger animals might have high blood pressure. And that is true, but it is the giraffe that has one of the highest blood pressures of any mammal, which is kind of interesting. It's about twice as high as humans. So those giraffes, they got to keep an eye out for their blood pressure. That's all I have to tell you. Congrats if B giraffe was your guess. I have another animal question for you. This one kind of related to our bullfrog question. The bullfrog doesn't sleep at all, but the snail does. How long do you think a snail can sleep? A snail can sleep for how many years? Do you think it is A, 1, B, 2 years, C, 3 years, or D, 10 years? Let me know your guess. You can do that at aroundtheozarks.com. Thank you so much for listening on this Friday afternoon. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Find a way to stay cool. On Saturday, we'll be dealing with much cooler weather by the time we chat next week. And I hope you have a fantastic day today as well. Thanks to Rescue Towing, Command Family Medicine, and John's Heating and Air for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather.
I'm Victoria Cash. Thanks for calling the Lucky Land Hotline. If you feel like you do the same thing every day, press 1. If you're ready to have some serious fun for the chance to redeem some serious prizes, press 2. We heard you loud and clear. So go to LuckyLandSlots.com right now and play over 100 social casino-style games for free. Get lucky today at LuckyLandSlots.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.